So this says, Dova Kev says, hi, my name's Kev, and I've been following you for some time and love the help you give to other artists. I've been 3D modeling for well over 5 years now. I went to college for game design, animation, sculpting. I'm kind of in a rut at the moment, trying to figure out what I want. I have some experience as a 3D environment artist for an events company making mock-ups of event designs and virtual productions in the Unreal Engine. I think I want to go down the environment artist role and would love for you to have a look at my portfolio. Let's take a look. Okay, interesting. Nice, nice. I can definitely see what you mean by the mock-ups that you're doing. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, so I do see some older, they were 4 years ago, so it makes sense. So I do see this like older environments, and they definitely need a little bit of a cleanup process, right? Because they look a bit too generic, too simple. You can keep them because, again, they were done 4 years ago, as long as you have something more recent that showcases your level now. Have I seen your stuff before? Because I feel like I've seen this one in particular before. We gotta be very careful with these stones, my friend. I have a video. I did this video, again, last week. Everyone should check it out if you guys have a chance. This one. So this is the second part of the trim sheets like tutorial that we're going through on the channel, and in this one we focus specifically on sculpting rocks, and I show you some of my techniques and my like brushes and things to get to like a nice like sculpt right there. There we go. So that's the kind of stuff that I would suggest you incorporate into your designs, because right now they look very blocky. They look like almost like razor sharp on the borders. So we gotta make sure that we don't get to that point, right? Like we're always gonna have that sort of like organic view. Be very careful with this. This does look like just a mask right here on the ground with this snow. Again, I know this was 4 years ago, so maybe you already know how to fix this. But for those of you that are completely new, it's called hide blending. So if you look for hide blending on Real, you're gonna find this technique that you can use to blend different like elements using the hide map, so that things just blend a little bit nicer, especially on tileable textures, and you get something that looks not like this, right? Like as you can see, this looks like just a cutout of the masking of the grass, and they start like blending a little bit more. They've been using this since Unreal Engine 4, so this is not a new technology, but it's a really handy technology to have more believable elements. Again, it's called hide blending. We might do one of those on the channel. I think I should do a video about that. If you want to start doing that, man, what I would recommend is pick a project. Go online, pick a concept art, right? Like environment concept art, and pick something that's relatively easy to do, okay? What do I mean by this? And this is a question that we get asked often here in the channel. Like, what should we, when we're picking a project, what's a good project to pick? What's a bad project? This would be a bad project. This right here, I mean, this is an amazing one by Pablo Dominguez, right? But this thing right here, if you saw the concept art and you're like, oh, I want to do an environment, this is what I'm going to do, is I would tell you, no, dude, like, this is way too much. It's going to take you several months to get there. And if you want to have like quick pieces, this might not be the best option for you. So, because the environment design looks great, right? Like, again, this is from Pedro Blanco. Look at the amazing, this looks kind of look like Tatooine or something. So this is really nice, but it's not something that you can super easily do. It's going to take you a long time to get there. I would recommend something like this. This is great. Why? Because that house over there at the bottom or at the back is the exact same house as this one, pretty much. So you can just do one and then play a little with environments and foliage and get a nice result. You can do like something like this, like ruins, right? Like a castle, something that's a little bit more modular, so that you can use the 3 techniques that I think everyone should know as an environment artist, which is trim sheets, modular kit creation, and foliage, right? Like if you combine those 3 things, like the hero assets that are going to be like modular or repeated, trim sheets that you're going to use for multiple elements, and then foliage, everything that has to do with trees, grass, flowers, and all of those elements, then you're going to have something very strong. Something as simple as this, if done right, can be a really good portfolio piece. So be very careful when picking the project, because a very common mistake is that we pick something that's like way too ambitious, okay? These ones are fine, and I understand why you're showing these ones, my friend. One of the things that I would recommend is go and study a little bit of like actual photography and cinematography, because I understand these mockups. Like mockups are great for clients because it's very easy to understand what is going to happen. However, the problem with these mockups is that they don't look like something that we could see in a game, right? So here's another little like tip that you could do. If this is something that you did for your work, ask for permission and tell them, hey, can I take the assets? Of course, take out the branding, right? Like use a different branding, but can I take out the assets and create my own version of a post-apocalyptic tip, like gas station. And there you go. Just start adding more grunge. You just start adding more like elements, more objects, like destroyed cars, barrels, crates, and then you take something that you already worked on and you transform it into something that you can use for a potential game portfolio piece. Okay.